Today I decided to do a little bit of a different video. I wanted to post what my day looks like, a weekend looks like as an agency founder. I wanted to do this because recently I made a post on LinkedIn and it was about the fact that I'm also working on my birthdays. And actually, many people believe that being an agency founder or being a CEO might mean that you're not working that much, that you're just some kind of a big boss and everyone listens to you. But that's not the fact. You're working a lot more than usually, and you're also working on weekends. And you're not just working for 1 or 2 hours, it's usually a lot more. So I wanted to show you what a day looks like when it comes down to the weekends. It's definitely not like the work days, there is some kind of a difference. So let's go into my day. This is going to be raw and uncut footage. This is probably the first time that I'm doing such a video. I'm sure it's not going to be with the same quality as all those vloggers out there, as all those gurus, but bear with me. Now, how my day started was with preparation for those videos, for this video and also for one that I just shot. As you can see here, this is my setup. This is Notion where I'm checking out all my videos, and here is the tripod that I'm using to film myself. It's a very standard and basic setup, but right now that's pretty much enough. So after I prepared for the videos, we also had a call with my team members, because we just couldn't really find a better slot for this meeting. We had to do it later today, but I wouldn't be available, so we had to do it early. And we had a scheduled call for an hour and a half, and this call turned out to be 2 hours and a half. That happens, unfortunately. But yeah, that's how the first half of my day went. I had to cut here because I just screwed up my setup here, but yeah, excuse me for this cut. Now, after the call that we had with the team members, I had some lunch. I also eat, by the way. Even if you're an agency founder, a CEO, it doesn't matter. I mean, you still have to eat, you still have to drink water, and you have to do that a lot when you want to be more hydrated, because that also affects your mind. But in any case, after having lunch, I started filming the videos. As I mentioned, I finished with the filming of one video, and here I am filming the second one. And now I want to talk more about the LinkedIn post, as I mentioned. And in it, I'm saying that, first of all, I love my business. This is one of the facts that are leading to me working on weekends. Of course, if you don't love what you're doing, then I'm sure that you're never going to find motivation to work on weekends. And then another point is the fact that the weekend is more peaceful. It's very quiet. Because when you're working with clients in the agency space as a digital agency owner, I'm pretty much working a lot with people who are working from Monday to Friday. Even if they're business owners, some of them are with a lot of experience. And when you're with 15 years of experience as a business owner, then of course, Saturday and Sunday, you're not going to work that much. It's not expected from you usually. So it's a lot more peaceful, and that's when I can be focusing more on internal tasks. That's where I can create content like this one, as YouTube videos. I'm also writing LinkedIn content, of course, and I'm also reaching out to clients. For example, after I finish with this video, I'll start reaching out to potential new clients. Maybe most of them are not going to check the message now during the weekend, of course. Maybe some of them will. But in any case, I'm constantly outreaching. This is one of my main tasks right now as an agency founder, and most of my time goes into that. And when I don't have to do also client communication, as I mentioned, during the weekends, then I can fully focus on outreach, and the effect usually is much better. Then another thing that I do usually on the weekends is make sure I work out, because during the week, certain things may come up, and the time for the workout just disappears. I just have to do something else. I have to replace the task. I mean, I call it a task, but you have to be working out. And yeah, I mean, I'm just replacing it with something else. So this is something that you need to take in mind always. If you're not finding time to work out, then at least on the weekend you should, because your health is above all. I mean, if your health goes bad, then you're just going to fail at your business anyway, so you need to be taking care of that. And overall, that would be it about today. I'll also be doing some deck vision tasks. I mean, if you have to put it into hours, let's say that the video preparation was 1 hour and a half. Then the team members meeting was 2 hours and a half, although it was scheduled for only 1 hour and a half. Then the video creation, what I'm doing right now, that will be around 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. And then the rest of the time I'm just doing outreach, I'm doing internal tasks, and that's pretty much it. And now, before you attack me, before you say, hey, you can't be working 14 hours on weekends, that's just not possible, that who are you? No, I don't work 14 hours a day on weekends. Usually I keep it around 6 to 8 hours on weekends. And for example, today we have a concert that we'll be going to later today from 8 p.m. forward. So after 8 p.m. I will not be working. But when it comes down to giving all this time to the agency and to the business, as I already mentioned, I love my business. I really want to see it succeed. I love seeing all my clients achieve their goals. So when you have that going for you, it's not a problem to work on weekends. And there are also some times where I just forget that it's the weekend. I mean, most days are pretty much the same when we exclude the fact that weekends are a little bit more peaceful, but yeah, usually it's all the same. So it's all about achieving goals, and when it comes down to achieving those goals, you also have to take in mind the competition. And I'm sure that there is no one who wants to grow the agency more than me, and there is just no way that I'm going to leave someone outcompete me. So that includes working on weekends. And now for the other people that are going to hate me that I don't have work-life balance, I don't believe in work-life balance. I believe in work and life. And yeah, that's how I have been for a long time now. I don't believe that you just have a set hour, so you work from 9 to 5 and then your life is from the time after 9 to 5. It just doesn't make sense. I just combine them both. I mean, it's ridiculous to me to just think that I can just switch my mind off whenever I want to basically do it like 9 to 5 passes and my mind switches off work. I mean, that doesn't work in any case. And let's say a client pings me, am I just going to tell them, hey, 5 p.m. passed, so I'm just not going to answer? No, I mean, especially if you want to grow a business, especially now and nowadays everyone wants to have a business and everyone is trying to open something. There are small things like this which are just going to put you ahead. For example, if a client is waiting for you to answer them for 3 days when it's just 2 or 3 words your answer, I mean, of course they're just going to choose your competitor. Of course they're just going to choose the guy like me who is answering them immediately rather than someone who is just keeping them on hold for 2 or 3 days. If you have to imagine it, being an agency owner, that means, or running a digital agency, that means that you have to form partnerships with people. And if you're not doing some things like this, where you just provide a short answer over the weekend, for example, then it's just going to affect you in the long term. Small things like this are affecting the relationship. Even if you're providing the best results out there, if clients can't rely on you, if, let's say, they never like when they are on a call with you because, for example, your communication is very bad, then this eventually may lead to you stopping to work with those clients, which I'm sure is something that most people don't want when they're an agency founder, for example. So yeah, we have to take into account the benefits and the negatives of doing work on the weekends, and for now I mostly see benefits of doing that. And finally, to connect this again to my LinkedIn post, there I said that my birthday is just another day, and I believe that's the case, and I really don't understand why people would put so much into their birthday. I mean, it's really just another day. You were born on this day. Come on, don't be so excited about it. I understand it for kids and women maybe, but like as a man, come on, don't do that. Yeah, so to me it's just a normal day. I just work on it. Maybe I just work a little bit less on my birthdays, for example. But yeah, I'm already at an age where I don't want to get screwed up on my birthday and just recover from alcohol for 2 or 3 days. No, I have I'm way past that. I'm now old, although I'm just 25 years old. But yeah, thank you for listening to this short little vlog. I don't know if I can even call it a vlog. This was the first one where it's like very raw, very uncut. I know that for some of you, maybe this wasn't such a useful information, but in any case, if you're building a business and if you're feeling bad for working on the weekends, just know that there is also someone like me right here who's also working on the weekends, and that's okay. People may tell you that it's not okay, but it's okay. It's all up to you to find the perfect balance for you. Talk to you next time.